What's up, brothers? This is OuweSok, and it is time again to bring to you a video about the greatest game of all time, Battle Brothers, and its greatest origin, Davkul Cultists. So I already dedicated a video to Davkul Cultists about a year ago, but I found some new material to talk about that was worthy of a second video. So as I discussed in the first video, the Prophet, for me, the best build is one that has high fatigue, so that he can cast Voice of Davkul many times and provide energy to your other 11 bros and use him as a non-playing captain. So I found a seed with the greatest Prophet of all time for this strategy. I'm going to introduce you to him. So it's not Hakon. Hakon is useless. He can die. Grimald is fragile, useless, can die as well. Hilma the Lost can get lost because he's also not very special. But Bernard is a cultist with triple star fatigue, strong, and iron lungs. So that's the goat combo for the goat prophet for your non-playing captain prophet. So yeah, I used this guy in to run another campaign. And what I did to extract the most value out of the extra fatigue, it's not anything that I discussed in my first video, so that was also a reason to make a new video. Let's have another thing of the seed. Is pretty good. It has a north-west port that can connect to the southeast ports, so that's also a good aspect of this seed. But the best way to abuse the extra fatigue, the name of the cult already gives it away, Mansplitters. Mansplitters do oodles amount of damage, and if you have bros that just don't fatigue out ever, then it's just the best weapon in the game. You need to find a really special famed weapon to out damage a Mansplitter, and Mansplitters are very easy to obtain. During the first 50 or 80 days of the campaign, you can have Mansplitters for everybody by preying on Orc Berserkers, using and killing them using nets and spear walls and whips to disarm and hammers to kill their initiative and get their Mansplitters. So yeah, this front line looks pretty scary with all these Mansplitters. Also have the flail, and this guy is going to get, as a duelist, going to get the reproach when I get it. So yeah, this is just, for me, the best way to convert the fatigue that is provided by Bernard into damage. So I started, another thing I want to show you, this is Barkud. Barkud is a gladiator, and we are going to hopefully see what happens to Barkud. Barkud is still a gladiator, and we really would like to convert him into our cult. So let's see if we got lucky. Come up with that event. Yeah, there it is. Show him the darkness. Davkul wants Barkud. Now, maybe that's not special to you, but Davkul usually cannot convert gladiators unless they're dumb. Barkud wasn't dumb, but Barkud was a survivor, so he wasn't dumb enough to be converted, but he was dumb enough to get killed 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and the 4th time I got the required brain damage, and now we have been able to convert him. Of course, he's got many other nasty permanent injuries, so we can fix that. And we have an amazing addition to our team. So that's a special tip. Look out for survivor highborns and get them killed multiple times with piercing damage, so they cannot be perma-killed. And make sure that in that battle also you win the battle, because if you get your survivor bro killed and then you flee, your brother will be will remain on the battlefield, and you will not be able to recover his body and nurse him back to health. So that's my tip. Survivor bros can be converted, and they have about 56% chance to get brain damage before they get permakilled, by the 10% probability of them being killed permanently when struck down. So 56%, and this can increase to 62% if you have the surgeon. So it's pretty good odds, much better odds than any other highborn that doesn't have a survivor. It's like less than 10%, and will be very difficult to achieve. But survivor really helps. I've started a couple of times this campaign, and what I found out is that the best strategy in the early game for Davkul Cultists is to just play Battle Brothers. Hire a couple of cheap bros like brawlers, farmhands, the typical thieves, butchers, and go and kill thugs and clear out graveyards and cemeteries, and do all kinds of contracts. Because if you are concentrating too much on finding cultists and not hiring anybody else, then you're going to lose out, because you're going to fight less, you're going to gain less renown, your contracts will be worth less, and your brothers are not going to be leveling up. So just play Battle Brothers, and by the time you get your first sacrifice, then maybe your brawlers and farmhands and the bros that you hired, they will run away because they're angry and they're disgusted with your Davkul sacrifice event. They will still have provided you a lot of value for money. So that's how I started this campaign, and that worked pretty well. Another thing, if you use the mod, which I strongly recommend, the sacrifice event will have a cooldown time of 21 days. And normally the sacrifice, the sacrifice event has 21 days cooldown, and the convert event normally has 13 days, but with the mod it has like 6 days. I've seen conversions happen 6 days between one another. So that makes it a lot easier to, after a sacrifice, to get 2 brothers converted before the next sacrifice comes up, and you will be able to increase up to your increase the cultists in your roster. Another thing is a background that I really enjoyed, that I really have appreciated, is the deserter. So in the normal campaign I wouldn't take any deserters because their resolve is just too bad, but in the Davkul Cultists origin this is very fixable. So they'll be getting 2 times 5 resolve for free in the first 2 candles, the first 2 Davkul levels ups, and because you get a big hit point upgrade and fatigue upgrades, you can put more stats into resolve. So this is very easy to fix. And what you get in return is the same melee stats, the melee skill, as a militia. Militia also has 52 to 62. A militia has 2 to 7 melee defense, while the deserter has 3 to 10. That's just better melee stats and better frontliner stats. But other than that, deserters cannot get stars in resolve. That means that there's only 7 talents that can get stars, and instead of 8, that means you will have a bigger probability of getting stars in melee skill and melee defense. So that's why I really like to hire deserters. They have a pretty good chance of being a good brother that can get you to the end game. So yeah, that was it. I think what I wanted to say about the Davkul Cultists. I hope you enjoy the game still. I hope you're still playing it. Try the Davkul origin again with this seed, and go and split your enemies. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.